Witam Was, kochani, w kolejnym odcinku z Fallouta 4. Kochani, jesteśmy już przy... Jak ona się nazywa? Prefekt Ingram? Prefekt chyba, nie? Tu pusto. Mamy już ten wzmacniacz magnetyczny, czy jak on się tam nazywał.
That was a good find. I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem. Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you. It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty.
O, przepraszam. Kurde, uciekłem z rozmowy. Oczywiście nie, ten... Oż ty w mordę kopany. Wow. Oczywiście nie, to nie była misja z tym magnetycznym. To jest przycisk. Tylko byliśmy w Morzu Blasku, tam po te głowice.
Looks like the Mark 28s are going to do the trick. That was a good find. I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem. Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you. It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together. Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt. Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts. It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
No jak wszystko tam ustawili, no to kurde. Uwaga, naciskam, ale zanim nacisnę, kochani, myślę, że powoli zbliżamy się do końca głównej fabuły Fallouta 4 i z tego miejsca chciałbym zapytać Was, czy chcielibyście dalej oglądać Fallouta 4, ponieważ dużo jeszcze miejsc na mapie nie odkryliśmy, zwłaszcza w tym rejonie i tu. Tutaj właśnie mamy jeszcze Muzeum Czarnej Magii, tu jeszcze pewnie sporo, tutaj, tu na pewno, no może tu też coś takiego, tu być może. Także jest sporo miejscówek do odwiedzenia, zwłaszcza, że są też miejscówki na przykład, nie wiem, tutaj, wiecie, których tak naprawdę nie zwiedziliśmy, chociaż je odkryliśmy na mapie. Także pytam, czy chcielibyście oglądać dalej odcinki z Fallouta? Ja ten odcinek nagrywam 30 listopada. Prawdopodobnie ten odcinek jest wrzucony 5 grudnia albo 6. Coś tak mam nadzieję, takie, że to są dobre wyliczenia, także dajcie znać. Ja będę wiedział wtedy, czy nagrywać dalej po prostu. Znaczy, oczywiście główną fabułę nagram do końca, a potem, jak mówię, zobaczymy. Mi się bardzo przyjemnie to nagrywa, bardzo fajnie, także dajcie znać. No i oczywiście krypty mamy do zbadania. Tę kryptę, którą tutaj wzięliśmy, 95, i tu gdzieś, z tego co pamiętam, jest krypta 81. Gdzieś tu chyba. Tu. No, dobra. Koniec bzdur. Naciskam. Uwaga.
Liberty Prime, back online.
All right, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime, Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders. Compromised.
I've got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm...
Ja się trochę boję.
Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
T60.
This wasn't necessary, Ingram.
Come on. You earned the damn thing. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about to run out and get you a gift. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Powrót do służby. Też można by się... 700. 44. Zastanawiam się... Znaczy, wy możecie się, kochani, zastanawiacie... Ślepa zdrada? What? Kurde, ktoś tu może zdradzić i wcale o tym nie wiedzieć. To mi się może nie podobać. Ale pewnie zastanawiacie się, dlaczego tak łatwo, powiedzmy, przekreśliłem Instytut i naszego syna, który już jest tam staruszkiem, ale myślę, że po prostu to, co on tam robi, to nie jest to, co chcemy osiągnąć na tej planecie. Nadzór syntków nie chce. Problem z górami, historia stulecia. No dobra, nie ma tego, widzę. Znaczy tego serum, żeby oddać Virgilowi. No nic, zobaczymy, jak to będzie wszystko wyglądało. No, po prostu myślę, że to już nie jest ten syn. A że co?
Am I being accused of something?
That remains to be seen. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
No co ty gadasz?
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M7.
O, masakra.
To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
I suspect you're saying exactly what I want to hear, Knight. Do you wish to try again?
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
You make a fair point.
Fuks.
Apparently,
Ciekawe, co by się
I've
stało.
you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
O, masakra.
I won't do it. Dance deserves a chance to explain himself.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
O, masakra. Masakra. Ho, to się porobiło. Kurde. Ale bez sensu. Słuchajcie, po co...
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
Po co Dance miałby w takim układzie iść po ten czujnik, znaczy nie czujnik, tylko ten wzmacniak sygnału, tam anteny, skoro wiedział, że za pomocą jego mogą właśnie wezwać bractwo. Największego wroga. Chyba że chcieli też zinfiltrować bardziej Bractwo Stali. No może. Słuchajcie, dziwne.
Proctor Quinlan.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports and, unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
At this point, I'll take all the help I can get.
Very good, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
No masakracja. Zaraz.
Quinlan?
Well, if it isn't the man who revived Prime, the Brotherhood is in your debt. Now, did you have documents for me?
Mam, właśnie chcę mu oddać te
Perhaps
dokumenty.
you're looking to take up with a research patrol.
I found some technical documents for you.
These will prove interesting. I'll file them immediately. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully.
No dobra. No, prawie 300 kapsli.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
This way.
Wydaje mi się, że... Znaczy, to na pewno chciałbym przesłuchać Dansa, co on ma na to do powiedzenia. Ponieważ, kurde, no właśnie, coś mi tutaj się, kurde, nie pasuje. Chyba że Instytut faktycznie niby tam, wiecie, oni zrobili jakiś manewr, że mają DNA, nie wiem, ludzi z bractwa czy coś.
Scribe?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
Nie.
Aren't you supposed to tell me where Dance went?
Yes, and I promise I will, but before I do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He still dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story.
Oczywiście, że tak zrobię.
We're not convinced by what he says. Or somehow he's become truly lost to us. Then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station.
It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth.
It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
O, masakra. No dobra. Kurde. Lecimy. W takim układzie. No na pewno wysłucham Dansa, bo to kurde, coś mi się tutaj nie chce wierzyć w to. Tylko nie wiem właśnie co zrobię, jak się okaże, że faktycznie jest syntkiem. Naprawdę nie wiem. Bo też w sumie uosabia te wszystkie, wiecie, cnoty bractwa. Jest posłuszny, lojalny, wykonuje rozkazy bez przebrania. No i co to kurde, wiecie, no i do tych danych mam kurcze wątpliwości tak naprawdę. Czy to nie są jakieś sfabrykowane dane, może czegoś innego nie zrobił? No kurde, zobaczymy. Aha, bo my jesteśmy tu, dobra. Już się wystraszyłem, że jakaś wilczka zacznie do mnie napierdzielać. Rdzeń. Stanowisko chemiczne. Zobaczmy, czy mogę zrobić jakieś amunicje. Jakieś coś... Nie. Nie, to nie. Kula armatnia. Podobno można właśnie jakąś taką przenośną armatę mieć.
Business is good.
Lucas.
Best way to spend your caps is protecting your hide with my armor.
Dobra.
Let's see what you got.
My prices are firm. Haggling gives me a headache.
Dobra, spoko. Ja ci mogę dać za 48, popieprzyło cię chyba. Ale ci dam. Energia oraz odporności. Nomadyczny. Co? A, znalazłem gdzieś łańcuchową psią obrożę dla ochłapa, ale nie wiem, gdzie on kurde jest. Dobra.
You've got to help. They've kidnapped my husband.
It's okay. You just need to tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for ransom in a few days.
No, słyszeliśmy.
Don't worry.
Oh, thank you. Just bring him back.
Dobra.
Okay.
Spoko. Ja rozumiem, że kurde są rzeczy ważne i ważniejsze. Dla tych ludzi nie ma nic ważniejszego niż właśnie odzyskanie ukochanych. Ale w tym momencie toczą się ważne kwestie dla mnie. Osobiste. I też nie mogę po prostu zawieść ludzi, którzy pokładają we mnie nadzieję. Na pewno im pomożemy. Tam jest jakiś nasłuchowy. Wow! Kurde, tu amunicji nie mam. Tu mam sporo. $50 punktów doświadczenia. Ładnie się tu dance chroni. No. Aha, w ogóle poziom dostałem wcześniej. Zastanawiam się, na co go wydać. Poziom 35. To jest 40 potrzebny. Jeszcze do limitu punktów wytrzymałości. Trochę, kurde, to jest szkoda to brać. Ale myślę, że tu karabiniera weźmiemy. Tak jest. Następna ranga 80 i pomija 25% pancerza. Tu 30. Podwójne obrażenie. Dobra. Tak, czyli ten, co mam tutaj, tą snajperkę, to ona też zadaje. To trzeba by zobaczyć, kurde, i spokojnie. Mini nuk. Wiecie, że Dance będzie się bronił? Nie będzie chciał gadać? Po prostu mi nie uwierzy. Kurczę. Oho. Rewolwerowy. Nie, to mówię. Co prawda nie mam grubasa przy sobie. Ale to nie szkodzi. Tego rozpierniczył chyba. Co to? Folder. Myślałem, że jakiś list. Nie wchodźcie za mną, bo wszystkich zabiję. Albo coś. Karabiny bojowe. No, tak jak mówiłem, wszystkie te terminale ważne dla misji nie mają jakichś zabezpieczeń, których nie można byłoby złamać. Tylko te takie, wiecie, poboczne. To muszę zmienić, kurde, tą magazynek w tym.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens commencing attack on hostile target.
No, opuściłem broń. Ty debilny protektronie. Oż wy w mordę kopani, dobra. Się żarty skończyły. No i co? No i to, że kurde się zabezpieczył dobrze. O, tu się można przygotować ewentualnie do walki. Do ewentualnej walki oczywiście. Bez pancerza jest, ale numer.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Dance.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
Nie.
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins, everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life, making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
Nie.
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
Jesteś maszyną, jesteś człowiekiem, człowiekiem czy maszyną?
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
No i teraz, kurde, nie mam pojęcia. Bo do całej tam, wiecie, niechęci do synthków, czy ogólnie do tego, bo faktycznie jako ja, Darar, jestem przeciwny, wiecie, maszynom, znaczy, nawet nie chodzi o maszyny, tylko ogólnie, że no za dużo się naglądałem. Nie ignorujecie. Rozmawiam. Przemyślowywuję wszystko na głos. Bo po prostu boję się tych maszyn wszystkich, wiecie, samomyślących. Tyle widzieliśmy tych filmów, prawda, Matrixów na czele z innymi. No i kurde, nie wiem. Nie wiem, ja bym go ocalił, mimo tego, że on myśli.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No właśnie.
If you're so eager to die, then do it yourself.
If you leave here without completing your orders, then I'll carry them out for you. Maxon's obviously testing you, and I refuse to be the one who causes you to fail. If you leave here without Maxon's
No właśnie. I nie wiem, kurde. Tu uniknąć, odmawiam, czyli jakby, wiecie, to jest decyzja, która powinna być, że tak powiem, bardziej ujęta, nie? No nie wiem, kurde. Ale jeżeli on chce sam, no to chyba tak trzeba, nie?
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, brother. It's been a pleasure serving with you.
No i kurde. Masakra. Nie chcę tego robić w sumie. Zabiorę budzik. Chociaż. No dobra. Żegnaj, Dance. To nie była łatwa decyzja, wierz mi. A, faktycznie, widzicie, rdzeń fuzyjny komponent syntka ma. Czyli to była dobra decyzja. No nic. Spadamy stąd. To naprawdę nie było łatwe. Mimo wiecie, do jego tej takiej sztywności i tak dalej, pomimo jego sztywności i tak dalej, no to... Ale faktycznie był syntkiem. Kurde. Szkoda. Szkoda. Widzimy się na Prytłenie. Nie to.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
Do you want his holotags as proof?
That won't be necessary. Perhaps you should keep them as a reminder of your lapse in vigilance. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Body's not even cold, and you're already dividing the loot?
To the victor go the spoils. Being a part of the Brotherhood, you should learn to appreciate that sentiment. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
No, masakra.
Getting a bit of twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
Oj, kurde.
Proximity sensors green. Getting
Szkoda.
3-second pingback.
Aj, szkoda, kurde. I co teraz?
We're getting a 3% Z-tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Nie wiem co teraz. Dobra, kochani, myślę, że zakończymy ten odcinek na tym. Będzie mi żal. Faktycznie był syntkiem, ale to nie znaczy, że nie był dobrym człowiekiem, prawda? No nic. Dzięki, kochani, za uwagę. Trzymajcie się. Do zobaczenia.